I'm gonna get stuck into it. I know there's not many people on, but I've got limited time and people can rewatch the video anyway. Aaron, you know, I was hoping you'd guess. No, it's much rarer than an E-Strike. We all know it's 42. Well, it's not. I can't see the rest of your joke though, Jake. I'm sure it's funny. Also, my address is like pretty easy to get if you buy or trade with me, but I'd rather just not blast it on the internet, you know. So this is I did a trade actually for this, plus some money exchanged. So, well, he threw in a booster pack, so we'll open that. Finding Nemo. Ah, right, gotcha. Actually, I live in Parramatta, New South Wales. So if you're in Western Sydney, now you know. Makes it very easy for sales and trades to do locally. I should do this a bit more in frame. Check that out. Are we excited or what? Look, I got sick of not pulling one. Mind you, watch, we'll pull one today because I bought one. That looks absolutely amazing. Let's open it. Yeah, baby. I'm very likely to get this graded. Look, I'm sure I'll pull one, but man, they're so hard to pull. I figure it's a very good investment to park some money into. And it's also a very good card for warrior decks anyway. I love how the full art, like, it still has the text. All right, this is a free unlimited pack the guy sent. Thanks for that. Let's see if we can pull a shard or something spicy. I'm just grabbing my bin. My bin's actually an empty laundry basket. All right, what do we get in the unlimited booster pack? Rare, and nothing else. Did I miss a foil here? I did, the workshop. Cool, I'll sort that later. Let me put that away so I don't mix these up. All right, first edition crew. That actually looks a lot cooler in person. The twinning blade. Shard time. Yeah. I'll be happy with a twinning blade extended or a shard. I'll take whatever comes. Don't even care if I get a cold foil. I just want... Well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind a tunic. I haven't got a crewnic yet. Majestic foil, pack 1. You know, I had my nephews over and we opened some Pokemon. I'll post that video at some point, but my desk is all messed up. Everything's in the wrong place. Reinforced Lion, high speed impact. Not a bad first pack. Rock Slide Trap for the foil. Majestic Breeze Rider Boots. This is first ed, Chris. First ed. I had one box left, I thought. Might as well. One box left loose, I should say. No, we're doing first ed. One box. I bought the Twinning Blade full art, extended art. It wasn't a pull. Disclaimer. Foil Seismic Surge. I think it's worth like $1. And a couple of rares. Chris, I try not to open unlimited on unseals. I know how you feel about it. I generally don't open a lot, but Crew is still nice to open unlimited. I've got 3 cases, Aaron. It's a matter of time. I'm kind of basing some of it off subscriber goals, so foil rune chant. And rares. I could always there's like 10-15 people hanging around. I'll go grab some Monarch first if we want. Cool double up there. Rousing Ether in foil. Well, I'll race through it, Chris, so you can see us pull the shard. How about that? Although the chances of pulling the shard in a loose box are low, right? You think? Benji and Dauntless. Oh, hey, Leo, it was a mail day one. It ended up being a little bit clickbaity right now, but I opened that box. I traded for it. Actually traded a cold foil Duskblade and some money for it. Imagine that. Plasma Purifier, Majestic. Might put this in a top loader. Seeing its foil. Whoops. All right. Man, in this community, it's so easy to like buy, sell, and trade. Like everyone's pretty freaking good. Had no negative experiences so far. Obviously, I'm talking about Australian players and collectors, not aside from Chris. I haven't done any international dealings, and Chris is a high bar to set. You know what I mean? I don't assume everyone's like Chris. Yes, so far good box. Is that the foil? No, that's the foil. Cindering Foresight and Barraging. Yeah, Aaron, it's pretty good. I think it helps being a smaller, more tight-knit community. Like, I haven't seen any, like, drama. Here we go. We got this in the last first edition Crucible box we opened. Cold foil red liner. Is this Lexi playable, or are the other Lexi weapons much better? Once per turn action. If you have no cards in your arsenal, put an arrow card from your hand face up into your arsenal. I feel like that's really freaking good, but I need a Lexi player to tell me. The other one's better. I feel like maybe it depends on the style you're playing. But I feel like Voltaire, yeah, is stronger. Well, it's a cold foil first edition. I'll take it. Also, doesn't Voltaire cost something? This is a 0 cost. I played some Blitz with a friend the other day. Yeah, he really liked Lexi, so he stuck with Lexi. Foil Majestic, Gorganian Tome. Freaking awesome hit. It has some value for sure, and it's a double Majestic pack, Rattlebones. It's a very good box. That's the second foil Majestic. Is that still in frame? Yeah. So, going well so far. That's 5 Majestics. 2 of them are foil. And a rare cold foil. Crush the Weak in foil. Massacre. Majestic. And a claw. Alright. We got a few packs to go too. 8 packs to go. Yeah, Chris, it's a good card. Anything generic, like from a non-player here, seems to hold really good value if it's playable compared to like the ebbs and flows you see with, you know, cards that go in decks. Like I feel like Library Solana is really high right now as a rainbow foil. And then if Prism gets retired or the meta swings in a big way, Unified Decree, Majestic. I feel like that can change. Trey, I'm hoping we got good chance still. There's still a few packs. So far, 7 Majestics. What we need is a legendary. Foil Majestic, Mangle. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have a dig at Kitchen Table TCG. Not like specifically, but there's a common line they use on that show, which is about it's not worth opening loose boxes. This is why I fucking disagree. My cost basis for this box is very low. It's 1 box. And look at what you can pull. Anyway, just saying. And this, for all intents and purposes, could have been a box out of a case that someone pulled a shard in, or a Shiana, or whatever. It's still luck. It's still gambling. Buy loose boxes. Especially if you're a new player and you don't want to splurge $600+ for a case of anything. Choke Slam foil. Alright, second last pack. Full Rune Chant, second of the box. Alright, last pack. Nah, Chris, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're really worried, just buy a loose box from a store. Like, stores, as a rule, are less likely to have, you know, opened a Fabled in the back. But also, you can always try and talk to your store about grabbing one out of a fresh case. Man, the hits in this box. So these are all the foil tokens, right? Which is not like a good amount of them. Unified Decree, Massacre, Breeze Rider Boots, Rattlebones. So what's that? 5 non-foil Majestics. Mangle, Tome, and a Magnetic Shockwave. Foil Majestics. And a cold foil in 1 box. Fucking sick. I'm happy I opened that. I've got a case coming of Crew. When that happens, I might make a whole video. Damage boxes. I think Rudy Alpha Investments would agree with you for sure. Wait, did I miss a couple of these? No, I just slid them across. Do you guys want me to open something else? I can do Crew Unlimited. I can probably pull a box of Monarch first. Chris is probably going to bed. I mean, theoretically, I can do an alpha box. That's what I have the most of at the moment, but, you know. I'm just teasing. That's not going to happen. Thanks for popping in, Chris. Does that look gradable to you? The centering's not awful. No, I'm not going to open alpha. Look, no offense, but I'm paying retail for these alphas, right? So that's like a good $4,000 or $5,000 US. Aaron, you did. I didn't pull it in this box. It was a mail day that I just opened because I've been missing this in my collection. I traded a cold foil Dusk Blade and some cash for it. But now I own one. Sick card. Well, hang around. I'll grab a box of Mon first. I don't mind. I have a lot of that to open, so... I'll be back. Now, I'll keep opening if we hit... I don't know, what should we say? If I hit what? Yeah, Aaron, I've got plenty of the... plenty of twinning blades, just the extended art has been elusive. Extremely elusive. All right. Monarch time. Foil common. Equipment. Rare and rare. Try and remember the order. So if we open a legendary or a cold foil in each box, I'll keep going. If we get really stooged, I'll stop. Does that sound like a deal? Time Skippers, Vexing Malice, and Soul Food's the crappy one, right? Soul Shield is the majestic people want. Is that right? Yeah, Soul Shield's the one, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey guys, we're gonna be here all fucking night. Is Chris still here? Boom. Man. It's like pack 2. Okay. I think we're going to be opening the whole case, boys and girls. If there's girls here, hanging tight. Yeah, well, see, sometimes you've got to set yourself challenges. Oh, same pack has a majestic in it. Why not? Just some extra value. Mike, I don't do that. So this is my personal opinion. I'm not calling anyone else an asshole, but I would never, ever sell boxes from this case now. Because, I've paid for the case, right? That's the case value plus some. No, but, it's like a philosophical thing with me. I made my money. I might as well, take what rest is left in it. You know what I mean? The last thing I would do, mind you, if Aaron, who's a friend, goes, hey, I'm buying some Monarch, I'll probably sell him the rest of this case for, a smidge cheaper because, the chances of him pulling the Fable to low. You know what I mean? But purposely selling them for full value when you know that I don't know. I don't do that. I don't like it. But hey, you know what we'll do? How about I give away the other 3 boxes? What do you guys think? Yeah, should we do a giveaway? Ideally, it's Australians just for shipping, because if I got to ship you this to the US, it's like a pain in the fucking ass, but hey, Aaron, do you want to buy some Monarch first? I've got some loose boxes for you, man. Cold foil. Hell of illumination. Very pretty cold foil. And a majestic. Man, these packs. Watch, the rest of the box will be boring AF. A cracked bauble's worth anything? Oh, did you? Has he opened it yet? Has he opened your crew first? Because he's still doing some sick pricing. Well, Aaron, you and I need to talk, man. I need to clear some stock, not just wallet reasons. Like, I'm running out of space. I live in a unit. It's not a tiny unit, but I literally had to spend like hundreds of dollars putting in extra storage shelving to put all the sealed product in. And, you know, there's going to be more sets. That's the problem. Herald of Protection and Rares. Can't believe we just hit a library casually. I had no expectations because the last case I opened had a library in it. Foil Soul Reaping. I think I've got this as a playmat. I think I bought some new playmats. So wait, you want boxes, Aaron, or? Writhing Beast Hulk Foil. Rise Above. Aaron, the thing is, I open more than most people. That's why I hit more than most people. Most people sit on their sealed product. I demolish it. I go through it. So, of course, I'm more likely to see. Hey, Trey, I was thinking of giving it away. Who here is from Australia other than Aaron? Are there any Aussies, New Zealanders, maybe even Asia lingering around? Not discriminating against the Americans, but we physically can't even ship to you right now due to COVID. Surging Militia for the foil. Rise Above. All right, Mike. How about you PM me and I ship you one of the boxes from this case? There you go, giveaway sorted. I won't open it. You can open it because you're not likely to pull a Feywild from it. What do you think? Mark of the Beast. I'll even let you pick the box. Hey, Nourishing Emptiness foil. Hey, if he gets an extended art, that's fucking amazing for him, man. I've definitely got my value out of this case. Wrong pile. Mike, yeah, I can open it on stream, but we'll pick you one, and then I'll make sure it reaches you. Seems like a good way. I don't know if you guys know my background with Aaron was around for it, I think. Aaron, do you remember how I got my start with unseals? Were you around when I pulled my eye over video? Does anyone know that story? No, it wasn't. Was it the alpha heart? It was the eye. It was the eye. Anyone else know the story before I tell it? That's some real gangster shit. So the story goes like this. Chris had posted up, it was like, what, 6 months ago maybe. Chris posts up saying, you know, first edition Arcane Rising, slots available. This was the day, like, I followed the page. I saw him on the page. I watched some YouTube videos. I'd messaged him to see if he was shipped to Australia, and he goes, yes. So he posts up saying, first edition Arcane Rising. I go, and he had like 15 or 20 slots left. And I go, dude, if you're shipped to Australia, give me all of them. Because the pricing he was charging was literally, at the time, half of what I could get Arcane Rising for here. So even plus shipping, it was an amazing deal. So long story short, I buy all the slots. But then I message him and I go, oh man, like, because some people went like, oh shit, that filled quickly, blah, blah, blah. And it was my name on every single pack. So I message him and I go, Chris, like, if anyone wants a slot, just give them my slot. And then when you, like, give it an hour and then whatever's left, I'll pay for. So I gave back like 10 of my slots. and then I hit an eye of a video. Out of a slot that I did keep, obviously. And then another Majestic. Jeez. So what's this box so far with like 3 packs left? 6 Majestics, a foil Majestic, so 7, a Fabled, and a Cold Foil so far. So also, what happened when I hit the eye was I bought everyone a box of first edition Crew. I'm trying to remember what someone pulled something very decent out of that. It wasn't the Fabled, but there was some amazing hits from that free box. Can you guys hear the sirens in the background? Ooh, speaking of bananas, guess what I bought today? Aaron, I bought myself some Go Bananas, sealed, like unopened packs or unopened cards. All right, this is the last. Yeah, Go Bananas. I bought myself 2 of them. I bought them in a deal that includes a case of Arcane Rising. So I got them for an incredibly low price. I'll talk to you, actually, if you don't have one. I'll just pass on what I paid. I don't mind. I don't need 2 of them. If you want one. Well, that was a great first box. Did I count the Majestics right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1 foil, cold foil, and a library. Holy smokes. Okay, who won that box? I'm trying to remember your name. Was it Mike? All right, Mike, do you want me to open my 2 boxes and then open yours last? Or do you want me to open your box now? That's what you have to decide. You want yours now? All right, we'll do it now. Give me 1 sec. Because all I'll do is I'll move my bulk out of the way. Because what I'll end up doing is I'll ship you your bulk and your hits all like together in the Monarch box and then case it up. So I'll just move these out of the way. Let's have a look at this actually. Someone will... Trying to see... I put that in terribly. Centering's dog shit. Yep, look at that. Can you see? Left to right there. Woo. That's okay. It's not the point, right? I've got a graded one, a 9 or a 9.5 coming, but... All right, Mike. PM me an address. I'll get this in the mail tomorrow. Any other Aussies in the chat? Good luck. Trey. Look, man, if you're happy to drive or fly yourself to Parramatta in New South Wales, Sydney, Australia, I'm not against giving you something. You're going to have to come get it. Alrighty, let's all wish Mike some luck. Hooves and some rares. So I think that the rate for cold foils is pretty high with Monarch. Majestics rate are high. Like the real values in legendaries and extended arts, right? The foil soul food could have been better. This is like literally a couple of dollars from memory. Actually, one sec, I'll be back. I'm grabbing some bread, top loaders. This is how I make sure I don't mix up stuff. Not that I will, but it's a good habit I've been keeping when they're not mine. This is true, Trey. Except it wasn't a foil. Man, if we get 2 libraries out of a box, out of one case, that's pretty nutty. I've never heard of that happening. Take Flight foil, Soul Reaping, Majestic Hit, Tome. Riftbind for the foil, Captain's Call, another Soul Reaping. Aaron, I would hazard a guess it's happened. The chances of it having happened on camera are pretty slim. All right, Brandish, Unhallowed Rites, and another Tome of Divinity. Why not? One more and you'll have a playset of them. It seems pretty common to get a Fabled and a Legendary in the one case. That's something that seems to happen. They definitely don't take each other's slots. Invigorating Light, Herald of Triumph, and a Glisten. Take Flight for the foil, Plow Through, and Herald of Judgment. Slow start, Mike. Either I took all the luck already for the case, or something's about to pop out. It's very common to see doubles in Monarch. I don't know what makes that happen, but Glisten, Invigorating Light. Of course, Mike, it's free. Why wouldn't you be? All right. Yinti Yanti, Convulsions, and Viet Vanguard. Alright, Surging Militia foil, common, prismatic, and a Seeping Shadows. Whew, this box is very different to the last one so far. Alright, Rifted Torment is the foil. Tremor. Here we go, Majestic, Mark of the Beast. So I still feel like a cold foil is quite likely. Still haven't really opened many Monarch boxes without a cold foil. Like, I've never gotten less than 4 in a case. Alright, Seek Enlightenment. Dusk Path. See what I mean by doubles? Doubles. Overload foil. And rares. Yeah, Aaron, I'm just saying it's usually... Dude, that's a pretty card though, Mike. I'll tell you what. Look, I'm not going to make any promises, actually. Let's just see what we pull. But if I have a reason to feel very... See? Doubles. Always doubles. If I have a reason to feel very sorry for you, I might grab one of the blood drops. I have like 20 sitting in a safe. Stony Wardenhog. Seeping Shadows and a Prismatic Shield. Yeah, a Monarch, like, definitely has a lot of double ups. Nah, Mike, don't feel bad. It's fine, man. I'll show you my little case, and you'll stop feeling sad immediately when you see it. Piercing Shadow Vice, Shadow, and Dimensional Crossroads, Majestic. So we're, like, quite far behind on, like, the expected amount of Majestics and cold foils in this box. Obviously, averages don't mean shit. As you could see from the last box, it's way above average. So I've kind of showed the case before, Aaron, but I've since sorted it out. It's in like a Shadow Versa, Majestic. You reckon every pack from here on is going to be a hit pack? This is the 4th last pack. Alright, Dread Screamer for the foil. Invigorating Light and Phantasmify. 3rd last pack. Glisten foil. Ooh, Aaron, or anyone else here watching that may have watched. Do you know how I posted a video that the Rudy promo card will tank? Illuminate foil. Pulping. 2nd Dimensional Crossroads. So Aaron, go have a look at TCG Player right now and see what the price of the last Rudy card was that sold, and you can see that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's just say it's less than half the value you'd expect them to be selling for. Why someone sold it for that, it's only one sold, is beyond me, but they're pretty much all going for 1,000 or less, which is what I expect. Oh, dude, isn't this what you wanted? This is what you asked for? Dude, how lucky is that? Like, this is not the best box, but you got exactly what you asked for. It's got like... No, that's the card behind it. It has a bit of like... a double blood drop. Dude, that's so sick, man. Congratulations. That's like wicked to get the card you literally called out. in the last pack of all things. And another Shadow of Ursa to top it off. Hey man, not bad. That is a beautiful card. I love how like some of the best artwork in Flesh and Blood is equipment, so you don't even have to worry about shuffling it. Like you can have a $10,000 tunic on your playmat and like enjoy it and play with it. I'll pack this now roughly, not the outer packing. I'll fill this with bubble wrap and shit later, but I'll just put everything in for you. So I'll package around this, but you'll get this in the mail. Mike Brigante. Give me 1 sec. Aha. Now I won't mix it up with anything I own. So yeah, I'll be able to send that sometime tomorrow. It's a busy day for me, but if I get to it in the morning, otherwise when I get home in the afternoon. All right, 2 more boxes. So since we gave a box away to Mike, are there any other Aussies around since? I'm happy for you, man. It's like the right box to pick too. You don't see blood drops or any cold foils that often, obviously, but you got the one common you you hinted at. All right, Adrenaline Rush. Common foil and rares. Valiant Thrust. Man, every freaking box has a soul food in it today. It's not the one we want. What were you looking to pay, Mike? Because Monarch cold foils haven't like skyrocketed in value. Exactly. Hey. Majestic equipment. We like to see that. If you've charged this turn, rating gaze +3. That's a Bolton weapon, right? More or less. So you charge and then attack for 0 cost. That's pretty cool. I should try that in a blitz deck. Parable and Vexing Malice. All right, we'll get through these 2 boxes. If you guys still want to see my case, I'll go grab it. Otherwise, I'm eventually going to make a full video about it. It's just so much work to like go through every card. I'm trying to audit everything I have and move some of my singles to make room for some other stuff. Well, I don't think they're worth that anymore, Mike, but also you just got one for free. So lucky it didn't work out for you last time. All right. Convulsions, consuming, and plow through. Are you, like, is it something you'd play with, Mike, or it's more of a to have piece for the art? Whoops. Foil common. Here we go. Not the extended art, but foil Herald of Erudition. Good card to hit. That's awesome, man. Pound for pound is the foil. Reckoning, Valiant Thrust. Hey Shin, you've missed out on all the spice, Shin. Ghostly Visit, and there's a Majestic. Express Lightning, and some rares. Unhallowed Rites, and rares. Foil Glisten, and rares. Does feel like the very first box contained all the spice. Enigma. Hey, Bigby. Herald of Rebirth. There we go. Majestic. You missed out, man. We had a Pack 2 library in the first box. So we decided just to open the case, right? While we're at it. Keep them out of the market. Unworldly Bellow, rare and rare. All right, 5 packs to go. Hey, Mikey. You know what? A friend of mine used to have like a metal detector, and he had a piece of property, and we found a crap ton of old bullets. Opals and stuff, no. I know it's a thing, but you know what? Like, Australia's so big. And we don't end up, like, I've never seen Ayers Rock or the Barrier Reef either. Because some of these places are, like, pretty much an international flight away. Like a long-distance flight. But I think opals are a big thing. Legendary cold foil. Mikey talks about gold. We hit some gold. This case, huh? So we have hit a cold foil every box so far. Sonata Arcanics. Man, I saw someone with like the printout of this art on their wall. Is it Chris? Does Chris have this? It might even be Chris. Someone has that. All right, this is the last pack, and then we'll do the last box. Writhing Beast Hulk. And some rares. Didn't anyone know if Chris Size has this printed or something? In Australia, opals have like their own like micro economy, a bit like collectible card games, to be honest. They have their own little shows and fairs, and like people trade $50,000 black opals or whatever. What's the rarest? Blue opals, black opals. Foil Majestic, pack 1. And World DeBello. And a Phantaclasm. Trey, look, we hit a second library. What should I do if we hit a second library in one case? Forget that. What do we do if we hit another legendary in this case? Like, legendary or fabled would be absolutely nuts. See the double? I've only heard about the opal stuff, like I've not experienced it, but the way people in the know talk about it sounds exactly like people talking about graded Pokemon cards and Magic cards. Like, it's nutty value, stuff that most people wouldn't understand the value of. But if you're in the know, common foil, Seeping Shadows, all right, come on, last box. Look, it'd be nice to get one extended art out of this case. Ideally, even like a Majestic cold foil. There's got to be something good in here. Herald of Rebirth, Tremor, and another Herald of Triumph. Minnowism, and another Phantaclasm. Is that 2 in a row? Well, the last non-foil Majestic we got was a Phantaclasm. Mikey, to be honest, the worst, like, Ulysses, yeah, I think 1K US, if you're talking US. Misprints, crimps and stuff. I've seen like one tiny crimp on a common in the whole pack. And I've seen like a blue dot at the top of the very first legendary I pulled in Tales of Aria. But that's it. I think in Australia we only get the Belgian print and the Japan print for unlimited, but I don't buy unlimited. So I think the Belgian printing is not, like those misprints and stuff are not common at all. Someone I know pulled like the barcode card, the foil barcode card. Oh, dude. Man, what the fuck is my luck today? In the same box, I mean, in the same case, I go, dude, this is the chase card and a fucking half. Woohoo. That's the second one I've ever pulled in my life. And a Majestic Shadow of Blasphemette. That is a sick card. This thing is fucking short printed. One of the coolest looking cards, that's for sure. Whew. Leo Erolan, I don't know what to call you. I always call you Leo. Tell me if that's the wrong way to like talk to you. Anyway, do you want me to open Arcane Rise? I can do that. We pulled a library out of this case and the Valiant Dynamo. And 2 common cold foils so far. Leo. Yeah, that's what we pulled, buddy. Library was in pack 2. So I was only going to open 1 box, and now we're opening the case because I don't like selling boxes or whatever out of a case that had a Fabled in it. Also, we gave away Lumina Ascension. We gave away a box to someone in Australia. He was actually saying he wishes he never got a Blood Drop Barricade cold foil, and that's literally what dropped in like the second last pack. So lucky for him. Funnily enough too, lucky for me, because he picked the least value out of all the boxes, but got a card that he actually wants. So yeah, I was saying before to those who caught it, like karma, huh? I don't do this on purpose. I'm actually just, yeah. Here we are. Very cool case. This case is nutty. Also, like, that's the thing. Like, the value supposedly of this product is low at the moment. Another Shadow Blasphemette. That's the second double up of the box in Majestics. Like, some of the card values are low, and the sealed product is low. But if I did the EV for this case, we'd be maybe double. Like, the profit would be double what the case would cost. Easily. I'm pretty sure the Galaxy Black pays for the case. Not even the library. I think it's only through the floor because of people talking shit. Like, that's literally my opinion. A lot of people, like, who wanted it to go to 1,000 and it didn't. Like, all this shit, and people, like, selling all their holding of it because they wanted quick profit. Whatever. It's a good set. There's a lot of value in it. It definitely also has more value. So if you open, and you can ask Chris this because he's one of the people that definitely opens more than I do. There are not that many hits in first edition Arcane, first edition Wraith, even Crucible. Monarch and then Tales have more hits in them. So of course those hits are going to be worth a bit less. Of course they are. And Trey, I believe that too. The supplementary set comes out. You get some buffs. You get some supplementary cards or more generic cards. Certain heroes are going to get a big... See, I'm the opposite. I love the light dark thing. I like the good evil, angel demon type theme. But irrespective, like, the set's sick. Like you know, the chase cards in Monarch are still... Like, look at the libraries. The first... This is the last pack, by the way. Like, this was the first landmark card. The artwork's nuts. It's playable. it won, you know, like the guy playing Prism in the last Calling in Vegas, or the Calling in Vegas, won with it. Anyway, time will tell. I think Monarch's undervalued. If you're very new to the game, Monarch first right now is what I would tell you to invest in. If you're looking to invest, I should say. If you're looking to play, and depending if you're playing draft or however you want to play, but draft, I'd probably pick up some WTR because it's simple to play. And then maybe a Tales of Aria because that shit's so cheap right now. So like you can play, but if you hit a couple of good hits, they might age very well. I'm out of boxes to open for today. Is Aaron still around? He wanted me to grab my like big case and show. Happy to do that. Look at the hits in this case. Like one case. Yeah. I'm going to keep opening Monarch. That's all I'm saying. So fucking big. Alright. Where were we? I wanted to see. So these are Monarch cold foils. Gallantries, halos, blood drops. Blood drops. I have a bit of a position in Monarch, can you tell? I definitely have one of each. Again, I've only ever pulled one of these, so now I have two. I literally have more libraries than galaxies. And it's the same as the Tales of Aria, alternate art and cold foil pulses and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously the Fabled and Legendaries sell for more, but some of these just feel rarer. Actually, you know what? You guys can watch me sort some shit. That's what you do. Because if you follow me on YouTube, I've recently opened some alpha. These are the hits. I should probably put them in here because I haven't yet. So I kind of have, it's hard maybe to see, but Chris does the like labels, the custom labels. So I use them to actually like sort out. So see like my spring tunic, it's easier to find because I've sort of got it near all the Welcome to Wraith labels. But this is what I pulled on the alpha case I opened recently. I'm not going to sort everything. I don't think I have many double ups of the alpha cards anyway. Which arcane corner? Here. So these are the only unlimited cards I have. And I have them because like I have opened a little bit, and these are the ones I held on to. I am gonna get rid of them, sell them. I have no need for unlimited stuff. So that's a first edition Skullcap, Sonic Boom, foil 3 of a kind. They're actually the only Arcane Rising stuff I have, but I want to add these to them now because again I opened a box. This is what we got. I got a foil Command and Conquer and a regular Command and Conquer out of the same box. If you saw that video, it's fucking amazing. the value. We didn't break even. It's very hard to break even without hitting a legendary on these, but it really like that. This is 1200 USD right now. So that covers a big chunk of the cost of an Arcane Rising box. I can leave those there. What do you guys want to see? So this is my promo stack. I'm probably giving every single one of these away at some point. It's just, I have them. What I do is maybe some investor buyer advice. If I'm like spending, I don't know, $5,000-$10,000 on a deal, I try and get stuff like this thrown in because it doesn't have like high value immediately, but most people will gladly give you all their freaking cold foil amulets as part of a $10,000 deal, right? But then you end up having them. I'll give them away, but obviously they're sellable. They're worth something. So this is just in promos. So there's a I don't know what the chain is doing here. Should be in the Monarch section. So these are the promo cards I have. This is the most expensive out of the lot. I will get her graded. This is my favorite artwork, the full art. Then pretty much a big assortment of promo heroes. As you can see, I don't plan to keep these. Again, most of them came as parts of other deals. I know like some of these, like WTR cold foil stuff is worth a bit. Like the Romping Club 2019. I know if you want any of them, hit me up. I'm don't really sell the cards, but I would gladly trade like 50 of the cards in this case for something much bigger and pay the difference. Like if you are trying to get rid of a shard or something and would take bulk valuable cards in exchange, that's the type of deal I'm looking for. I should I don't have any magnetic cases here. Might as well put the twinning blade away. So this is the Crucible stuff. Foil Crack Bobble, Cold Foil Crew Weapons, Metacarpus. We just pulled one of these. I love what Chris does. Hit him up. He does these for like, I don't know. I think for patrons, he does them for $10 in encapsulation. So if you use him and you buy packs on battles and stuff, get him to encapsulate. And it's cool to sort them. You can always like do a label print on the back if you want to like record a value, what you paid or something. Like technically I would probably get all of this encapsulated if Chris was in Australia. It's a bit of a pain to ship everything from overseas. These are Crew foil Majestics and like foil stuff that I've held on to. Anything under a foil Majestic in Crew I've gotten rid of. I don't feel like it's worth. I had too many to begin with. You can see I got a whole stack of this anyway. Actually, while I'm doing that, I have one of these here, don't I? I should just sort them as I go. There we go. Red liner. And there was a mangle. It is insane, isn't it, Mike? Mike is not insured. Trying to find the mangle. Where's the mangle? There we go, it's at the top. Saves me sorting them later. Edge of Autumn, some Sabers, Kadashis, Sledge. Yeah, it's not insured, like it's in my home and contents probably, but that's why I want to audit this. I don't have a specific value, so even for insurance purposes, I want to record this case empty. No, what I want to do is I want to go through this, everything under let's say $200 or whatever value I pick per card. If there's a lot in here under those values, like all of these promos would be well under, I don't want them in the case and I might sell them. And then record what's in here by value, record it on camera. Yeah, exactly, Mike. For now, I've got some silica packs. This thing's supposed to be like water fireproof to a degree. I live in an apartment block, so no one's getting into my building, Mikey. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't expect like any of this stuff to go missing. I live alone. There's no flatmates or housemates or anything like that to worry about either. Trying to think. This is maybe, I'll show you like the craziest, not in value, but in sheer quantity, right? It's probably this stack here. So these are tails, cold foils. So Ramparts, I bought a few. If you guys watch the stream with me, I'm trying to find the blue dot one. There we go. Sorry, the lighting's probably crappy, but let's see. Do you see that blue dot above the O? So that, someone asked about full print. Sorry, misprint. That's the worst I've seen, that blue dot above the O. It was very much the first legendary I pulled. So I have a couple of hearts, shock charmers, crowns. Again, you'll notice there's a lot less pulses, right? I've bought all these, only a couple of the 3, 4 of the alternate art, and then these are the ones I'm proud of. No, Mike, I'll show you the highest value. This is the amount of cautions I picked up. I've pulled 4 of these and bought the rest. 9. I really do put a lot of value in these landmark sideways cards. The highest value that I have physically here is this. That's a cold foil tunic. WTR alpha means, I think it's 10 to 15,000, depending on factors with the card. It looks good to me, but the centering's not great. But that's not the most value I own. I own an Eye of Ophidia, which got a 9 grading. That's stuck in the US because we can't get the shipping to Australia right now. So it's coming, but it's not in the case yet. So yeah, that's my case. Anything else before I log off? Aaron, I did see your text, by the way. You said you can't chat in here. Thanks for watching, guys. All of these big slabs came from Unseal, so obviously you're on the right Facebook page. Just feel free to... Chris is great. He ships great. The pricing most of the time is actually under the market, so it's like better to participate in some of the battles or whatever he does versus going out and buying it yourself. Especially like an alpha box, you're less likely to buy one yourself. Maybe buy a couple of packs in one of the things he does, the events. Thanks for watching. I'll chat to you guys soon.